Deemed the leader a democratic South Africa should have had, but gone too early. Thembesile Chris Hani was born in the rural village of Sabalele in Kofivaba region of the former Transkei in 1942, the fifth of the 6 children of Gilbert and Mary Hani. Chris Hani, affectionately known as Tonyane, was baptized into politics at a very young age through his father, Gilbert Hani, who was an active member of the liberation movement, the African National Congress. His political involvement was cemented in 1957 when he became a member of the African National Congress Youth League. Hani cited the conviction of the ANC's leaders in the 1956 treason trial as amongst his motivation to become involved in the struggle for freedom.
That we don't love him. In fact, we hate him because he represents apartheid. We hate him because he represents a government we have not elected. We must not make a mistake about declaring a kulumanati. Down.
He was regarded as one of the great leaders whose political credentials speak for themselves. Frustrated with the brutal apartheid system, Hani's political acumen was also molded by the minds of prominent figures such as Govan Mbeki, Bram Fischer, J.B. Marx, Moses Kotane, and Ray Simmons, amongst others. This led him to join the underground South African Communist Party in 1961. He would later become the chief of staff of Umkhonto weSizwe in the 1980s to the early 90s.
We survived the activities of the hit squads. We defeated the counter-insurgency strategy of the enemy.
Just like many during his time, he experienced the brutality of the apartheid regime in 1962 and spent months in prison. He later went underground, where he was instructed to undergo military training. Hani left the country in 1967 for the then Soviet Union for further training.
Today we are witnessing history in the making.
In 1990, he returned to South Africa after the unbanning of the ANC and the South African Communist Party, and at the time he became close to Joe Slovo, the then General Secretary of the Communist Party. Alas, it turned out that Hani would not see the birth of the democratic South Africa. The anti-apartheid struggle hero's life was cut short when he was shot dead at his home in the racially mixed suburb of Don Park in Boksburg on the 10th of April 1993. His killer, Janusz Walus, and his co-accused Clive Debbie Lewis were arrested shortly after the incident and were sentenced to death, which was later commuted to life imprisonment.
Well, I must point out that I feel very good that I've come back. In a way, this is an indication that our country, which we all love, is on the path of significant changes.
Fast forward to the present, when many are still trying to make peace with his death, his followers were shocked to hear that his killer, Walus, had been deported to Poland. Believing that justice has been denied, his wife, Limpho, and the SACP demand an inquest into Hani's death. His political home, the SACP, believes the democratic government has failed the Hani family.
Has betrayed Chris and his family by releasing his assassin, and I will not withdraw that statement.
This year, Deputy President Paul Mashatile will lead the 32nd Chris Hani commemoration in the Eastern Cape, Hani's birth province, on Thursday. Nhlanhla Khatlhane, SABC News, Johannesburg.